Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video. And well, 2019, 3rd of January, and first video of the year. And I'm gonna hit you with my chart haul for January, like 2K19. So my 10 favorite records for like the past weeks. So as you know, my chart haul, like always, includes the stuff from the past 4 weeks. So actually this is stuff I've gotten in December, more or less. So yeah, this is what I'm about to show you. And well, 2K19 started tricky. On New Year's Eve I did nothing because I hate the fireworks and all the people in party on demand mode and stuff. So and I don't celebrate Christmas at all. So yeah, this was like a week off. I got like rid of a lot of stuff I had to do, and like finally managed to like listen to a few DJ mixes I still had on my want list, and to a few, like watch a few DVDs I had on my want list and stuff like I had gotten as promo stuff. And yeah, but the past week was like troubleful in terms of my personal life and stuff, and things that changed and stuff that went totally astray, which I hadn't like thought of it would. But well, life is strange and life is shitty sometimes. So I hope 2019 will be better, and I hope good things will happen. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Like, I don't want to make plans anymore because I have had enough of plans in that regard, that like as far as like plans involve other people, they always go like astray and things doesn't work out. So things don't work out. So I don't rely on no one anymore. But I had a good trip to Jena, as you have seen. The party at the Beat Boutique on 24th of December went great. So we had like well, there's a micro club venue, but the house was packed and we had like a good vibe there. And now we're gonna go into stuff I want to show you. The first one I've received, I haven't done an unboxing for this, and I hope you can see things. PTBS and Sascha Müller, the split EP. I won't remove the protective foil because there's things in there, so I hope you can see that there's only a sticker, and it's a black label, purple vinyl piece of my friend Sascha Müller and Ufuk Esbaya, which is also located, as Sascha is, in Uelzen. Together they have like created their first 12-inch limited to 150 copies, and it's musically, as you know, Daya, as you know, the psychocandies label, acid. So proper acid stuff. Club tools, I've sold a few of this already at Otaku Records. So if you want to have this, go to Sascha Müller's Bandcamp and grab one, because this is definitely recommended. Sascha Müller and PTBS, or the other way around, split EP on psychocandies. And we continue on the colored vinyl path, this time with a 10-inch in beautiful marbled petrol blue vinyl, Ensom and Umwelt Rave or Die 011. And I've got like one 10-inch from the Rave or Die label, which I purchased like, I don't know, a while ago. And this is like really dark industrial toolish techno and like harsh electro stuff. Like if you imagine like a strobe lit, fog fused underground basement rave party, this is exactly what this is for. Umwelt and Ensom Rave or Die 011. And we stay with the like underground path on a new Italian label. Maybe you can read this, my handwriting of course. Freddie Fresh, moving forward on Spazio Tempo. The catalog number is SMTP001. And here is the other side. Freddie Fresh is a guy that needs no introduction, I guess. American hero in terms of big beat, techno, acid, ran a lot of labels, Howlin' Records, Analog USA. Did the Austin Powers soundtrack, like Better Better Swing, with like Fatboy Slim, and is an overall good guy. Now trader of 7 inches, I guess, which on 45s, which is like his main thing he does. And yeah, this guy is coming back on the new Italian label Spazio Tempo, and who like stripped down minimalistic techno and electro funk, good club tools, nothing like too special, but as Freddie is a good guy and stuff, and you know, quality, old heroes, support, full support. Next one comes from the UK, Lemsley Dale, the Catty EP on Sector 7 recordings. This is interesting stuff, mostly grime. On the B1 there is a, like untitled, all tracks are untitled, so on the B1 there is a heavy, raw, vocal grime tune, which I really love, like very harsh and in the vein of like how grime was when the genre started in about 2004, 2005, 2003, so raw stuff. The other stuff is instrumental, also a little bit of squee in here, and but mostly grime, and this is the best grime record I've come across in months. So get this, Lemsley Dale on Sector 7 recordings, Sector 7 sounds, excuse me. And now to the classics, actually, and well, a collaboration between two labels, Tectonic and Punchdrunk, both known for their dubstep, bass music vibe, and they're celebrating the 30th anniversary of Smith and Mighty, the old heroes from the 90s and late 80s, and this one is called the Ashley Road Sessions 88 to 94, so this is old material from Smith and Mighty. I guess you're all familiar with them. Dub, breakbeat, jungle, very sparse production, and yeah, here's a well-known Smith and Mighty logo. The other side has the tracks, and the other record is the same. Like going back to their early years with, I guess, unreleased material. And if you like sparse production and bass music and like a little bit of jungle vibes and proto-jungle, this is exactly what you need. And as I've written in like my chart post on my website, NightSTLC, which you will find linked to down in the description box, it's like, well, I've been around electronic music, I've been following all that stuff since I was 8 years old, which is like back in 86, so, and I started raving at like 14, which is 92, so I've seen Smith and Mighty around from early, and I knew their music, and I'm always keen to get stuff that is like unearthed from some archives and from back in the day, so always brings back good vibes and good memories. And at a young age, of course, you don't see everything, you don't hear everything, and it's good to see like old stuff coming back to the surface and like getting new people, young people interested in that kind of like classic music. Like, and now to a massive pack, Gradients Volume 2 on Astrophonica. This is, well, bass music maybe, if you want to put this to a like to the grand scheme. The records are not that spectacular, only the sides are given, like here, E and F. Triple 12-inch vinyl LP with a lot of interesting artists, and I was fixed onto this via my old mate Alicia, who is working for the ESP booking agency in London. I met her like ages ago in Germany at the Fusion Festival and somewhere else, and she now runs the Kokeshi label, which is dubstep, had run the skunk rock label for drum and bass like years ago, and she had a podcast where she featured one track, the last fun track of this one, Koala by Sully, and I asked her immediately, like, what is this kind of great stuff, and she was like pointing me to this compilation that was released back then, and like a few months ago. So yeah, drum and bass, jungle, bass music, dubstep maybe, some breakbeat on there, acid on there, like a lot of great names: Fracture and Neptune, Luke Vibert, Sam Binga, BSN Posse, Teso and Fracture. So it's like a Duke Footwork drum and bass collaboration. Proc Fiscal, which you've seen on here as well, more sounds, Dimental, Sully, good stuff, like progressive drum and bass, the new school of drum and bass, which is not like only that two-step boom chak, but very complex and deep and like unique, like the new wave of drum and bass, which I really appreciate. So if you're into that kind of stuff, Gradients Volume 2 is definitely one to go. And the Astrophonica label for sure is one to check out, like in general. And talking drum and bass, here's the next one. Killjoy Batman and Air Raid on Function Records. Like Function Records has been around for millions of years, I guess, since the late 90s. So, and here's the label, which I totally love, like the design, the old comic book designs vibe. And it's, for me, it's the first Function Records I ever bought for some reason. And this caters to all those who love the drum and bass, like ravey, heavy, like dance floor focus. Like I wrote about this in my chart post, like comparing it to the like drum and bass era, like 2001 to 2004, where a lot of like rave stabs and like Belgium techno elements, like in terms of signals and like Hoover signals and stuff, were present on the dance floor. And this is capturing exactly that vibe. And this is maybe my favorite drum and bass era. So like 2001, 2004. 2004, maybe because I was spinning drum and bass quite a bit in this years. So a little bit of nostalgic value for me, although it's a new release, but it takes me back to that era. So yeah, this one I'm not taking out of the sleeve, but I hope you can see this. David Goldberg, emo serialism on Molten Moods, actually a guy from Munich as far as I get. And funny thing about this, apart from like this is a great like bass music record, future bass, broken beat, like broken techno, maybe a little bit of like Detroit in terms of the string arrangements and stuff. And yeah, it has this kind of obi strip put to the record, which is totally annoying. And all the record is like also with those like, I don't know if they're like Chinese characters or if it's just like ornaments and stuff, and I don't know, I cannot read anything. Maybe it's just made up, but it gives this record like a Japanese vibe. But I hate the obi strip thing, especially when you DJ or if you like take a record out of the poly sleeve, of the protective like sleeve I got here, and the whole thing is moving all the time, and like you like tear it apart and stuff. So this sucks, but the record is great. Emo serialism. One track also features like great vocoder, auto-tune vocals. So get this stuff if you're interested in that. And the next one is on Lone Romantic. That's a nice little label logo. Vector Vision. The Star Dwellers EP, which is electro. Maybe the title was like a little bit revealing because electro always has a sci-fi theme to it. Yeah, it's like dreamy, lo-fi 80s. Partly like the A1 track is very fast, dance floor driven, electro, classic stuff. Could be produced now, could be produced like 10 years, 20 years ago. Will be like one I will come to whenever I play like deeper late night electro sets, I guess, or like radio shows. Lone Romantic is the label, Vector Vision, the Star Dwellers EP. And the final one also is bass music on the Dubstoi label, Dubstoi, I don't know how to pronounce that shit. Of course, that's my handwriting again. DJ Mad, Dub Champion, Ghetto Sound. Here is the label. It's a great mixture of stuff. So DJ Mad actually is known for his dubstep bass music thing, which comes into play here as well. But tempo-wise, it's like, or it feels like it's far exceeding the 140 BPM mark, which is usually the benchmark for dubstep and UK bass music. So I get like a little bit of halftime drum and bass vibe here, which will be like 176 divided by 2 is like 89 BPM. So somewhat in between like 140 and 170, I'd say. And will be, I guess, impossible to mix, but it's like, it has this reggae, sparse, spatial dub vibe, but also has like a threatening gangster feel to it. And it's a little bit more than just bass music. So I really like that. And actually what I've found out is like, in these days, I play garage when I play out, I play house and techno when I play out, but the stuff I buy actually is more like breakbeat bass music related these days. So there is like a bit of a split between like a paranoid, schizophrenic split between what I play and what I buy these days. But I think there will be a switch at some point. So I'm gonna play some more bass music again. So yeah, this is it. This is the first video for 2019 and the first chart haul and stuff. If you like this stuff, you know the score. Subscribe, ring the notification bell, leave me a comment, leave me your thoughts, contact me, follow me on social media. All that stuff is down below, and I'm out. And after this one, I will like clean up my computer. I like moved 150 gigabytes of video files, like YouTube stuff, from like, I don't know, early 2015 when I started to like 2017. So I just removed this from my hard drive and I put it on the external hard drive storage thing, because like I was running out of space on my laptop, and now I'm when I finish this one, I will put all that 2018 stuff like away, so I will have like a clean plate, a clean laptop, a clean hard disk to work with maybe, and for the next year, because maybe I'm gonna shell out more videos even. So let's like have fingers crossed that the YouTube views are going up again, and that more people are interested in this. And I'm out now rambling, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. See you later.